Misinformation, disinformation, propaganda, influence operations. Every day, America's enemies are targeting veterans and military families with lies in an effort to create conflict. These terms are familiar for a reason. We aren't the first generation to be targeted. In World War II, the Nazis lied to German citizens to gain support, and we recently saw how Russian influence operators tried to make the world believe that Ukraine was controlled by Nazis. But in this age of AI, social media, and unregulated online activity, these mis- and disinformation campaigns are more insidious than ever, and all of us are vulnerable if we're not careful. It's up to us, as veterans, to protect and defend our nation from those who would destroy our way of life. Who are they targeting? While all American citizens are targeted, influence operators focus on America's military and veteran communities. A 2-year investigation by the Vietnam Veterans of America revealed online targeting of service members, veterans, and their families by foreign bad actors. And a 2022 RAND report revealed the far-reaching scope of Russian disinformation campaigns, including messages directed at the U.S. military. Why are they targeting veterans and military families? Because Americans trust us. There are people out there who want to use that trust to weaken our democracy so they can exert more power and influence around the world. When veterans spread someone else's intentional disinformation, it gains instant credibility. It is up to us to recognize and represent the truth. Our enemies laugh and celebrate when American citizens lose faith in their military and veteran leaders. What is the purpose of the campaigns? Our enemies want to make it harder for us to learn the truth. We build our sense of what's going on in the world from the information we seek and consume. Without facts, we can't make good decisions. Everything from what online reviews want us to believe to who to vote for in the next election. Without facts, people tend to rely on their past experiences or the views of people they believe are similar to them, and many times neither are accurate. And when we don't know what to think or do, we, like most people, search for information that confirms what we already think. Influence operators trying to manipulate us send their lies directly to us through information channels that look legitimate. Their propaganda campaigns have been so successful over the past few years that many of our fellow Americans can no longer tell fact from fiction. When Americans can no longer easily tell the truth from fiction and fight with each other, our enemies win. Where is this propaganda war against the truth happening? Everywhere we go to search for information. Facebook, X, Instagram, and more. We even found one Facebook page for veterans that has individual administrators in Indonesia, Iran, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Vietnam. A frightening international effort. Fake accounts created around both active duty and veteran leaders pop up every day in an effort to shape conversations and content. And it gets worse. The FBI recently arrested a soldier for planning an attack on his unit. The soldier allowed himself to be suckered online by terrorist propaganda. When are we being targeted? All of the time. Every day, in your inbox, your news feed, your social media, you are sifting through stories and posts that are designed to mislead and divide. Just like advertisers track our likes and dislikes to influence our spending, influence operators use technology to reach us with their messages. During election years, billions of dollars are spent in broadcast and online advertising to cause fear, manipulate our thoughts, and influence our decisions about who we choose to be our leaders. And that number doesn't include the year-round efforts of countless hostile foreign influence operation teams who are trying to cause chaos here in America. It's time to educate ourselves to recognize these targeted attacks on truth. They want to take what we've got, our democracy and freedom. Let's make sure they can't. Keep listening and learning with us at the battle for truth on the home front. Future videos will focus on information integrity, artificial intelligence, conspiracy theories, and media literacy, with the final video on how you can help fight the anti-American disinformation war.